The radiographic pathology that I will be screening for today is Paget's disease of the bone. The two projections I will be doing are the lateral skull projection and the AP pelvis projection. Before I do these, I'm going to identify my patient, ascertain any probability of pregnancy, take an accurate history, and prepare my patient by removing any artifacts such as earrings, glasses, or pants that might have metal zippers or buttons. I have my room set up here for the lateral skull projection. I have a 40-inch SID with a 10x12 crosswise cassette. I'm in transverse detent. I've collimated to a 10x12 here. Ready to position my patient now. The three baselines I'm going to be using for this are the mid-sagittal plane, which I want to be parallel to my image receptor. This is going to control rotation. I want my IOML or infraorbital meatal line parallel to the long axis of my IR. This is going to make sure that her head's not overflexed or overextended, so that looks good. And then I want the IPL or interpupillary line perpendicular to the image receptor. This is going to control tilt. Once I've done those things, I can align my part. I want to be approximately 2 inches above the EAM and at the level of the EAM, so I'm going to have her come forward a little bit. I'm about 2 inches above. I can maybe come down a little bit. I have a right marker on here because I'm doing a right lateral. It's important to put the side of interest closest to the image receptor when doing a lateral skull projection. I want to make sure that I didn't clip any anatomy posteriorly or anteriorly. So I'm going to have her come forward a little bit more. I can collimate a little bit side to side and top to bottom. I've got her shielded front and back. I'm going to now measure my part. I want to measure right through the path of the central ray. I'm going to get 16 centimeters. Now ready to go set my technique on the control panel. I'm just going to shut the door behind me for radiation protection. Okay, so my part measured 16 centimeters. So using the headwork page in my exposure chart to set a technique here, I've got 13 mass at 78 kV. Small filament because we are looking for bony detail, and I am on my wall receptor. Breathing instructions for this projection are suspended respiration. Okay, so now we're ready to do the AP pelvis projection. We're still screening for Paget's disease here. I've got my 40-inch SID again. That's 40 inches to the table bucky. I've got a 14x17 cassette in the table bucky crosswise. I've got my right marker down here in the bottom right corner. And it's lined up with my tube. I'm in transverse detent. I've got a 40-inch SID again. We'll just double check that here. 38 to the tabletop. I've collimated open to 14x17. For positioning, I just have my patient flat on her back. I'm going to come to the table, make sure she's not tilted at all. I'm going to palpate both ASIS to make sure they're equidistant from the tabletop, which they are. As far as alignment goes, I want to be 2 inches inferior to the ASIS, or midway between the central pubis and ASIS. So I'm at 2 inches right there, and we're centered to the mid-sagittal plane. It's important for this projection to bring their lower limbs apart and rotate their feet and legs inward 15 to 20 degrees. This is going to demonstrate the femoral necks in profile. If we don't do this, the femoral necks will be foreshortened. I've got a shield across the chest here, mostly for psychological reasons, since the gonads are right in my area of interest. Once again, I'm going to measure through the path of my central ray here, and get 23 centimeters. I'm not going to collimate since she is an adult patient. If we had a child, we might be able to collimate a little bit. Now we're ready to go set my technique on the control panel. Once again, going to shut the door behind me on my way out. Alright, so now we're at the control panel. I got 23 centimeters. I'm using the pelvis page in my exposure technique chart. Setting 84 kVp at 24 mass. Had to go with 27 because that was the closest I could get. Using a small filament again to show bony detail, and we're on table receptor now. Breathing instructions for this projection are suspended respiration, and that concludes my video analysis.